I get to see and go to places where most people wouldn't. I mean, it's a lot of fun today to fly into Ward International Airport. Again, something I mentioned earlier, the best part about being governor is I really do get to see Nebraska at its best. And let me go a step further on that, okay? Not only do I get to see our people at their best in their work or whatever, when we have a crisis or a challenge in our state, that's when Nebraskans really excel. If you go back 2 years ago, for example, we had forest fires in Valentine, Shatter, and Harrison. And the day they occurred in Valentine, I went up there the next day. And here's what the people of Valentine did. Over 40 volunteer fire departments came to assist them, some from South Dakota. They put every one of those members of the fire department up in a home or a hotel free of charge. Every single meal was cooked by a local resident or by the restaurants in town to show their appreciation for what they were doing for them. That's just the way we are in Nebraska. It makes you really proud. The two up on top there. My favorite book? I don't get a chance to read many books, but I've read several about Warren Buffett. I'm trying to get his riches. After I figured it out, maybe lonely a little bit. Yes. Do I have a limo? Kind of, okay. When you're governor, we've got a nice Chrysler, you probably call it a limo. We've got a Suburban, we've got a van, and then, like I say, we take the same plane. And we need them depending on the circumstances, where we're going, how many people are traveling with us. Yes?
What college did you go to?
I was very, very fortunate. When I graduated from Walnut High School, I got selected to go to the United States Military Academy at West Point. I went back there, got a great education. I had a chance to serve our country in the United States Army for 5 years, and then I came back to Nebraska. Otherwise, I would have gone to the University of Nebraska.
Did you drop out?
Did I drop out? I've never had anybody ask me that. My mom was proud of me. I didn't drop out. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Do you think school was an important role in you becoming governor?
Absolutely. The foundation, whether you want to become the governor, you want to farm, you want to ranch, you want to be a teacher, a nurse, whatever it is today, all of the young students here, you're going to compete in a very competitive global free market economy where knowledge is power, and you need to understand technology. By the time you're a young adult, the cell phone that probably most of you have, that's how you expect to operate in everything you do. I see it with our son and young people today when they're doing a financial transaction. They're trying to go on the internet. This world moves quicker and faster than ever before because of technology. And it really doesn't make any difference whether you're living in Arcadia or Ord or Cook or wherever. We're competing worldwide. We're competing against India, Pakistan, China, particularly if you're involved in agriculture. Last year, we traveled to China, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Japan, Germany, and Cuba as we tried to do more in terms of exports for agriculture. So education, absolutely critical, and don't stop after you graduate from high school. We need you to go on to college. Yes? When I was in school, did I really like school? I did, really. Now, think about it. What would you do all day long if you were in school? You would probably get in trouble. That wouldn't be good. School's important. And I'll bet you have fun every day. And I always get a kick, I've seen it with my wife, towards the end of the summer, when you've been out for a long period of time, most kids want to get back to school so they can see their friends and everything, so it's good for you. What?
What was your favorite grade?
What's my favorite grade? Oh, I don't know, maybe high school when I was a senior, I knew I was going to get out. What? Can you shut? Can I shut down all the schools? No, I don't want to do that. I get in enough trouble when I walk into schools and tell kids they can have the rest of the afternoon off. Or you get extra credit. I see if they're keeping track who's asking the questions, and you should all be getting extra credit. But no, I don't, I have no challenges as governor. I don't want to try that. Yeah.
Who's your favorite friend in school, and did you ever wish you could school?
Favorite?
Who was your favorite friend?
Oh, I have a lot of good friends. I still have them today. And then having gone to West Point, I now know friends all over America. That was the one thing about going to West Point. There were young men and women from every state in America that I had a chance to meet. Yes?
What did you play at high school?
What did what?
What did you play at high school? What did you play at high school?
Oh, that's a good question you ask it that way, okay? Because I played in a number of sports, okay? And then I was involved in the band. I'm not going to quite say that I played very well. I held that trumpet, and I tried to do the best I can, but that's the advantage you have in a small community. You're going to get to do that when you go to high school. You're going to get to participate in everything. Band, drama, debate, athletics. Yes?
I just know if you know her dad and mom.
Okay, who's your dad and mom? Well, I might have met him. I hope I have. He did a good job with you, huh? Okay, who has to ask the question? Yeah, I want to try to get you to ask the question.
What's the farthest state you've
Well, the farthest state I've been to both Alaska and Hawaii. Actually, I've been to about 46 different states as a result of my time in the Army and everything. But, let me tell you really a true story. Hopefully you can appreciate Nebraska, okay? I was out in California about 18 months ago for a governor's meeting. And we were out there at an ocean beach resort area, nice area. One afternoon they let us out to go play golf. It was like kid people. Here we are in California, this great state, great people, great weather. We're on the 17th hole, and it's 4:45 in the afternoon, and it got dark. We didn't even get to finish the round of golf. But more importantly, if you looked up at the homes on the sides of these cliffs, these were multi-million-dollar homes. Not a single one of them had a backyard for kids to play in. Furthermore, within 4 or 5 years, all those homes are going to slide off that cliff into the mountain. And the other thing you have to look forward to in California that never happened in Nebraska. In California, you get up every day, you probably have 10 miles to go to work. You get to get on a 10-lane freeway to drive 10 miles an hour, get there an hour later. Now that would never happen out here in Nebraska. And, hey, you think of this, and it's really true right now. The thing you can really appreciate in Nebraska is one day it's 70, and the next day it's about -20. We've had a lot of experience of that in the last week or so. Matter of fact, I will tell you, about 8 days ago on Tuesday, when we had all those storms, Creighton was playing Kentucky a basketball game that night. We were driving down the interstate just barely ahead of that tornado that was occurring on the eastern part of the state. But if you can imagine that we were dealing with this, we had a tornado going on in Omaha, a blizzard in the Panhandle, and out near Minden and Kearney, we were having grass fires. All on the same day, literally within the same hour. Have you asked one? Okay, I thought there was someone else over here that had asked a question. Go ahead. In the Army, I was with several different units, and we were involved in